one of those days. So if you're new, you're more than welcome to come and chit chat with it down because it's not one of yours. Okay, there we go. So let's see. This was recently. I don't know if you guys seen the whole thing that happened, like with Nick Harris. He is he says he's currently in jail because he went off the wagon and he started using the substance that kind of sounds like math but isn't math, right? You guys get it. You get what I'm saying, right? So he ended up that he has decided from jail that he is going to start making recovery content, but I'm pretty sure like he's still using. Like I don't know. I'm just like, but why not like get yourself better first? You know what I mean? Like get yourself better first and then do that. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. I mean if you're possibly getting like 15 years in jail, like I mean that's kind of a big thing. I have a lot of weird news to read today, so let me make sure I have everything up and running. Do 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 do. Like I said, it's there's been a lot going on lately. And I haven't been on as much. I said I had like that stupid test the other day, and that was so dumb. I had to walk around with that thing for like 24 hours. It was the first night of 8 ball and 9 ball league, and I was like, well, I'm not gonna be there. Will not be there. Nope, not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. Nope, nope. So it's like I said, it's a process. I don't expect to be like the best at anything. Like I don't expect to be the best. I don't know. Like I just don't. I don't expect anything. Like I hope that like I'm able to keep up with people. I hope that I'm able to. I don't know. Like it's just. I just feel like I want it to happen. I want to get better at it, and that's the only way you get better at stuff is by trying. Let's see. This one was. No, that's not right. Hold on. So let's say this. What was this? Damn it. Hold on. No, that's not right. That's not right. Hold on. Hold on, guys. This isn't right. Give me 1 second. That's why it was going wonky. Okay. That's why it was going wonky. And then, okay, that's why it was going wonky. All right. Pardon me, guys. Bear with me for just a second. I was trying to figure some shit out, and I shouldn't have been trying to figure some shit out because, you know me, I ain't figuring shit out. So we are doing this today. Like I said, we are doing the weird news first thing in the morning. I do dual stream the weird news in the morning just because I don't know. Like I said, really hard to tell like what's going on with like TikTok. You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna give it like a little bit, and like I don't want to leave. I just want to make sure that if something were to happen with it, that I'd have somewhere to go. Like that it wouldn't just be that's it and you know we're all done like that, you know, there's somewhere to go. Also today I will be doing random battles like a mofo, so you guys be ready for those random battles later. So I'm going to be I have a painting I'm finishing up later. I also have some tattooing that I'm getting done today, so you know you guys are always welcome to come back later. I love you guys stopping by 100%. So let's see. I don't know how much you follow, like the people that are like the scammers online or whatever. Hello, Life of Allah, new subscriber. Oh, awesome! Hi, artist. How are you? And I said, guys, I do YouTube, TikTok first thing in the morning. Here and there, I'll mix in another site or whatever, you know. But that's primarily what I do first thing in the morning. So, Lisa Richards, I said she's like the best known scammer like online. Hold on, put my contacts in. I also teach classes. So if anybody is curious about how to learn how to paint, draw, I do all sorts of stuff. I sculpt. You know, you're always welcome to hit me up and I will gladly. I do virtual classes. So it's just a one-on-one class where I sit and I teach you how to paint. I give you the fundamentals and then it's from up to you from there to practice. So you know, I really, really enjoy it. But so Lisa Richards, she came on, like I said, I'll do influencer news, right? And she's got substance issues, and it's quite obvious that she does. But so she came up the other day, like came on, and she had had a tooth knocked out. She had had Like, I mean, it was just bad. And so people are like, now they're thinking maybe she got herself in a TV situation. Like, I don't know. My thing is, if I'm in a TV situation, the last thing that I would use to get sympathy was that. Like, just straight up, it was that. Like, thanks, Jesus hopes all is well with you and your family. Yeah, everything's good, can't complain. But so, hello, beautiful lady. Hi, Demon. How are you? Good morning, guys. Welcome through. So when I say she got fucked up. I mean, like her lip was like huge. It looks better now. But then she adds on the story. She tells people, "Oh, I went to the hospital and I got like." It's the stories. The stories drive me insane. Like if something happens, I can promise you this, guys. Like I'm just gonna tell you what happened. Even if I don't like, well, what the result may be. I'm from Delaware. It's very boring here, but I'll tell you what happened. Like I'm not gonna not tell you what happened. I'm gonna just tell you what happened. Like that's all I can do is just tell you what happened. When you lie, see one lie leads to two lies, which leads to three lies, which leads to four lies. Whenever you lie, you have to keep covering yourself, so you have to lie more. So I just like a really, really long time ago just gave up. Like I would rather tell people if you ask me a question, and even if it's an embarrassing story, I'm just going to you're so beautiful so beautiful to be me to me. Oh, to you. I was like, oh, do we look like yeah, what I mean, Vanessa, good morning, honey. Hello, guys, welcome through. I appreciate you guys stopping by. But so, and like I said, there are some people that I'm very worried. There's a girl I've known online for a long time, and she started getting bigger on TikTok. The problem is when you get bigger on TikTok, people will fuck with you. They absolutely will. They will fuck with you just to prove that they can fuck with you. And I feel kind of bad for her because I knew I wasn't gonna get. I knew I was not gonna win yesterday. Like I went into it and I was like, I'm not gonna win. But I like the fact that the guys that are higher up, they will try to like they'll I know he could have won that in like 3 seconds flat yesterday, but he was trying to kind of miss to give me, more of an opportunity to play, which I really appreciate. Like I said, I like pool. If you guys have never played pool, I strongly advise, like, it's a great hobby. Like, it's a great hobby to have. People are very supportive. They're not judgmental. They're not, like, they all started somewhere. You know what I mean? So, like, seriously, get involved in your local pool league and just start practicing. Black your favorite color? No, I like red. Red's my favorite color. Red is my favorite color. I just wear black a lot because in summertime it gets so hot here. Like fuck it, like like there's no well it'll cool down a little bit. Like it gets so which means if you like say go to the gym and you have a gray shirt on means you end up getting sweat everywhere. Hi Holly, what's going on? And they can see exactly where you've been sweating. I found that out the one day the hard way when I wore great, those great bicycle shorts to like the gym. I wore those one day and then I realized it looked like I peed myself, which I didn't. I was just sweaty. Yep, that's it. I didn't pee myself. I really did. I would admit it if I did. Like, oh shit, this was just heart sweat. Hearts they sweat. Like that's gonna happen, especially if you're at the gym. So moral of the story: do not get white and or gray sweat. Like don't get those type of shorts because they forgive. There's not a bit of black looks good on you. Oh well, thank you. I appreciate it. Can I cuss? I don't care if you cuss, Holly. I cuss a lot myself. Somebody was on here the other day telling me I shouldn't cuss, and I'm like, well, listen, you're in the wrong room for that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't care. Like I said, all my rooms like 18 plus, whatever. It's cool. I ain't stressing. Like, I feel like if cursing is the least thing that the world has to worry about, I'm all right. Okay. So let's see. Oh yeah, and she lost like another tooth. Like somebody smacked out her another tooth. So now on the top she only got one tooth. I'm like, this poor girl. This poor girl. Send you a plane ticket to Memphis? Why would I come to Memphis? Let's see. All right. There was this. You know how, like I said, we've all been to the beach before. Like they are so thin. I wear gray shorts too. They're so thin, so she can't. So she can open her. What does that mean, Mike? So you what? Is a can opener? Is that what you're trying to type and it's not making sense? Typing is tough, man. Yeah, typing is tough. So she can be a can opener. Is that what? But so I do wish I could take more vacations. I would love to hear that with my sister. Oh, it's cool. I need your love so bad in Memphis, Tennessee. Okay, well send me the money for the ticket. What? Yeah, I found out the hard way. Did you guys see what happened recently with Jessica Simpson on the Today Show? This bitch went on to what is it? Good Morning America. Like it's early. I'm dabbing. Yeah, me too. But like she went on Good Morning America recently. She looked beautiful. She looked all that stuff. Right? Guess what she did? She peed herself on stage, and then her being who she is. You know how Jessica Simpson's always really been known for putting her foot in her fucking mouth. She gets off the stage, and it's possible nobody would have noticed. But she gets off the stage, and she's like, "Oh my god, guys, I just peed myself." Like, oh, like okay, there we go. Okay, but so yes, that happened the other day. I was gonna say now, does anybody know whether like and I'm dabbing. Yeah, it happens. Me too. But so there was this speech, right? And there's one of those kids, and he's building this big, whatever to nowhere, right? Like he's this big hole to just wherever he's gonna go, right? You laughing is horrible. Oh, okay. Sorry, Holly. I will try to fix that for you. But so they ended up like this kid. What happens is if you get far enough down, it can cave in on you, and that's what happened. Like that's what happened. Like yeah. So they were frantically like I believe that they got him out, but like I'm sure the people were probably I would be having a heart attack. I'd be like, oh my god, this kid. Where is my cover up? I need my cover up, damn it. I need lots of cover up. I'm getting old. I need lots and lots and lots of cover up. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Good morning, guys. Welcome through Tap the Screen. She looks like Adam Sandler and Billy Madison. I feel that. I feel that. I do that like every time I play pool. I'm like, get in your hole. Oh God, I just watched Billy Madison too. That was horrible. I mean, it was okay. It wasn't bad, but oh, thank you, Demon Spawn. I appreciate you. Like, I appreciate you. Send your tickets. No money. Take care of you when you get to Memphis. Okay, so you're gonna send me money for the plane tickets now? You need to be. I would love to go to Ireland. I would love to go to Ireland, like 100%. I said my roots are Irish, German, Polish, and Prussian. I would love to go visit the homeland. But so okay, let's see. So that happened. Um, oh, people are starting to. I'm wondering why people are just starting to get like weird about this guy now, right? Have you guys ever seen? There's a dude on YouTube, right? And he does this. He does interviews. His name is Soft White Underbelly, right? His real name is what's his real name? His real name is Mark Lalita, right? This dude. Okay. I've seen these interviews. You might have come across these interviews like while you're, flipping through your. He is somebody, and like I have been kind of against what he does like the whole time, right? He will interview people that are, say, working women. You know what I mean? Working at night women that are in these situations where a man controls like what they do type thing. What kind of working situation I'm talking about, right? And he'll interview them, and I think like he interviews them without judgment. The problem I've had with him, right, is he sets up GoFundMe's for these people to try to get them in better situations, which is noble. Cool. Do that. My problem is you give somebody who's never had $30,000 a GoFundMe money, and then guess what? If they are in addiction, guess what? It's not going to get spent on. So there's my first issue with them. You are so cool. Like, you have a good day. Artist gone. All right, bye, artist. Have a good one. But like, you give people that are in, they're having substance issues. Like, hi, Holly. Yeah, have a good one, honey. But like, people that are dealing with substance issues, he's always come off a little bit creepy to me. Like sure, if you've never seen his videos are called that's his YouTube channel. It's Software Underbelly, right? So people are starting to kind of like look into, because he's telling like the one girl, he's like, well, you asked me for money like thousands of dollars in a week, and da 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 da, and here you were giving it to your PI word, right? And she's like, yeah, like he brings on really unique stories, but I don't see what good. I'm gonna go now. All right, have a good one. I pickles. But like, what is the point of giving people money if you know that that's what they're using it on? Like, does that make any sense to anybody? Because it makes no sense to me. Well, recently he's gotten in a lot of trouble. It was a couple weeks ago, right? He had met this woman. He said he met her a couple years ago. She had brought in her mom, who was a rock, enthusiast, shall we say. And he ended up that he started talking to the daughter. The daughter was 19 years old when he met her, right? Brought her mom in, who was like in her 30s. The girl was 19 years old. Well, they started having a relationship. Like, hi, what's going on? Amazing. How are you? They started having a relationship, right? Here's my issue. This dude, Software Underbelly, that does like a lot of these stuff for like whatever for YouTube, he is raking in thousands upon thousands upon thousands upon thousands on top of whatever came in from the GoFundMe, on top of everything else. But so 2 weeks ago, right? He had been dating this girl. He said for about 4 years, right? She was 19 when they met. Take a guess on how old he is. Better yet, we'll just save you the time on the guess, and he's 65 years old. And she's been his girlfriend for a couple years. And he's like, I've always been young at heart. You know what? People that say, oh, I've always been young at heart are older men that groom. Like, I don't, but like, why are you getting together these GoFundMes for people that are in active addiction? Because what they'll say, you know what I'm saying? Like, doesn't it take a rocket scientist to figure out that that's probably not a good idea? It's not a good idea. Don't do it. It's not a good idea. Just not at all. But so he's done this for more than one person. Wish I was waking up to you every morning. But see, with this, you can, Julian. All you gotta do is come on live. I'm right here. See? But so I don't think he should be doing like the YouTubes. I think he should be doing YouTubes that say are put in trust funds for their children. Hopefully their children won't. But like, why? They raised like $20,000 for like this woman. What, she was an addict. What do you think she was gonna do with it? Like, what did you think she was going to do with it? You thought she was going to better her life? No, she went out and she bought a whole bunch of substance. That's what it is. Like, that's what it is. But like, he was dating somebody who was 19 years old originally. He's 65 years old. On top of it, it's conflict of interest because it was somebody who he interviewed her mom. I guess other people knew that they were dating, but like, I don't know. Like I said, I'll get guys that come in and they're like, so how old are you, mom? Like, I'm 45. They're like, that's hot. I'm like, how old are you? They're like, I'm 17. I'm like, nope, no, like, no. So he went on and did this interview recently where the other people in Software Underbelly, like apparently she had overdosed from an aroma You know what I'm saying? Should have sniffed it in, like, and then but then on top of it, she had a heart murmur and all this stuff. So he's got like a lot of drama going on right now. But like, he apparently was with her for 2 years. He apparently like I mean just stuff like you're like why is this person like I don't know. That's so weird to me. Like, why is a human, like, why do you want to date somebody that's 17 years old? Like, why do you want to date somebody that's 17 years old? That's so beyond weird to me. Like, why would you want to do that? You know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't, I don't get it. I 108% don't get it. But that's me. Okay, now I need where is my, I don't know what I did with it. Where's my eyeshadow shit? Okay. There we go. Aha, I found it. Okay. I was like, wait a minute, I really didn't see that anywhere. And guys, welcome through. You're more than welcome to come and chit chat with me. I do dual stream in the morning. So if you hear me talk to somebody that's in your chat, I promise you I'm not losing my marbles. I'm just talking to the other chat. And I said, guys, make sure to follow my other social media. I have a ton of social media. I jump back and forth around, throughout the day. Like I said, I would like to come on and do battles a lot today on TikTok. Like that would be like my main goal for today because I said I really would like to make my TikTok like go better. It's been so up in the air with TikTok lately, like it has. It's been so up in the air about what's going on with it, and I wish they would just kind of like figure it out already. Like I wish they would just figure it out. I'm gonna end up making my son some pancakes this morning. That's how we're gonna do today. That's how we're gonna do today. All right. So see, we're getting this done. We're getting this done. But so all right, let's see. Let's get through some more of them. Um, yeah, okay. Yeah, so it go on and watch like the soft white underbelly. He like when you see him, I'm not gonna lie, he looks like a creeper. He looks like a creeper. I'm sorry, people might love him, people might think he's out doing good things, but like he looks like a creeper. I'm not even making this up. Like when you see him and hear the way that he talks. And then they had this one girl on who was like 13 and she had like no bra on. So you could see pretty much like everything, and here she was working the life too. Like I mean, it was a lot. Like I was like, what the fuck, like. And they're like, oh yeah, he's paid women to wear less on his show just for more of a dramatic effect. And I'm like, what the fuck? These are kids. Like these are kids. Some of them are adults. Like there was like a woman that had a baby with like her adoptive brother and shit. Like I'm like, holy shit. And I said people love that stuff on TikTok. They love like the Jerry Springer stuff, and if that's what you love, that's what you love. I can't make people. I can't make people not like it. I cannot stand the Jerry Springer stuff. The when people are just yelling at each other and da 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 da, it just absolutely makes me insane. So I said I have to I'm working today, and then I'll be back on later, and I'll be doing random battles. I'm gonna just spend my day doing random battles and spending my time with you because I love you guys. I don't know if you know this, but I really do love you guys. Like you guys like definitely make my day a little bit better. And I said make sure to go check out my website too, guys. It's back there, edgeoftheeasel.com. I have so much stuff. Oh my god, I have so much stuff on there, and there's so much more stuff to come. I would love it eventually if I could get somebody else to just run my social media, run my, like run my website, run my everything. Like that would make me so beyond happy. I would love it. Love it, love it, love it. But not really happening yet. Okay. Does anybody know? No, I'm curious. Alexa, where was Ozzy Osbourne buried?
Ozzy Osbourne is buried in Rover's House, Jordans, Buckinghamshire, England.
Alexa, where was Ozzy Osbourne built? Or where was Ozzy Osbourne's grave?
From Tyler.com. According to the Daily Mail, Ozzy has been laid to rest in a grave on his 250-acre Buckinghamshire estate near Gerrard's Cross.
I had heard that. Like that was one of the things. You guys remember how the funeral procession happened the other day? Well, they ended up like because I kept hearing this where Sharon wanted to have him buried in the garden because that's what he wanted, and the kids and everybody was like, no, we want to bury him like to where he's got his. They wanted to make it more like that like he wanted people to be able to visit his gravesite. So, Sharon wanted to bury him. I guess Sharon got her way. She buried him in the backyard. I mean, like not in the backyard. It's not like it put him in a coffee can. There's probably like, there's probably like stuff around it. But they were trying to debate on whether it would be a like a public memorial where people could go and like visit him, or if they were going to make it more private. But they say he's buried in the garden on the property somewhere in like their hundred and whatever acre. Yeah. And you know what amazes me? I was in a live the other night, and somebody's goal, like it just totally blew my mind. She had something like her goal was 50 galaxies, and I'm like, do people not understand the value of money? Like, do they not? Because, like, I don't get it. Like, how do these people expect that they're like that's so like it's just crazy to me. It's absolutely crazy to me. So I said, guys, I also do painting classes. If anybody is curious about learning how to paint, I do everything. I do watercolor, I do acrylic, I do oil paint, oil-based paint. I do sculpting and do like I literally do chainmail. I do everything. So I have a lot of weird hobbies. Don't ask me why, but I do. I have a lot of weird hobbies. So, and I do, and this is another one of them. My live streaming is part of all this. So guys, what I gotta do because I have a class soon. So I'm gonna get ready and jump off. But you guys give me like an hour or so, and I will be back on. All right, I love you guys. I really do. I really, really love you guys a lot, and I hope everybody has a good day. I'm gonna go get my day started, so it's that time for me.